Hey guys, Xander here with another Alpha Strike video, and today we're going to be doing another one of our limited knowledge series. In fact, we're here on MTG Arena right now, and we're going to jump into a traditional draft with the new set Ravnica Allegiance. It just dropped yesterday, in fact, and we haven't had any chance to really play with it yet. We did a pre-release last night with some friends, and that was fun. It was interesting to see all the different guilds, how they paired up against each other. I played Simic and had some good success. I opened some good on color rares, so that kind of helped. Hoping we'll see some goodies with this draft as well. So with that, we're gonna jump right into a draft. Alrighty, so we got a mythic to start out with, Captive Audience. Once it enters the battlefield, under the control of an opponent, at the beginning of the upkeep, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Your life total becomes 4, discard your hand, each opponent creates 5 2/2 black. So this is interesting. Reading this is like I don't know, control deck where this kind of cool art is. There's one thing I've kind of been struggling art-wise with this set and even Ravnica. Some of the CG arts now are, you either get some really good stuff or some really bad stuff, and this is a good one, I think. So we have Captive Audience, Forbidding Spirits, a 3/3. Enters the battlefield. Creatures can't attack. Okay, so it's a one turn Ghostly Prison. It's not bad. Gates Ablaze, kind of a gate deck, control deck, which this could come back around maybe. Sphinx is pretty cool. 4/3 fly vigilance, and yeah. Let's see what else do we have in this pack. We don't have any removal. We have a gate besides the Gates Ablaze. It's interesting. We're gonna have to play with a lot of these cards. I only played against one Rakdos deck last night, so I didn't really get to see a lot of the red-black cards. I did get to play against this a couple times, and this was very good. Heavy color commitment, so we're actually going to take Captive Audience here. We're going to give a Mythic a try. Growth Chamber Guardian, nice. Just an adapt card. Night of the Last Breath. Sacrifice another non-token, create a white-black creature with flying, and Afterlife 3. Kind of heavy on the cost. 2/2 Riot. Frilled Mystic Snake version 2. Let's see, don't see any removal. So we could grab Growth Chamber Guardian in case maybe we end up being Simic. So for those of you that are fairly new to draft, and especially with Arena, really any draft, your first 3 picks really should be the most powerful cards in that pack. Regardless of what your first pick was, you don't have to pick on color because you could just hose yourself down the road. So when we just look at power level, this is a little high costed, I think, for me right now for that. 2/2 with haste or 3/3 for 2 isn't bad. 2/2 for 2, and then you can make it a 4/4. I like the 2-drop, and I like that it's only one colored. So we're actually, I think, going to go with Growth Chamber on this one. So see another Forbidding Spirit, another Gates Ablaze. We now have a Spire Mangler. Flash Flying. When it enters the battlefield, target creature with flying gets +2/+0. Um, so again, we're looking for removal other than the Gates Ablaze, which, we could kind of almost go with Gates deck potentially. It might shape itself up. I haven't seen, what. I mean, I played several 5-color decks in the first set Ravnica, this previous. So let's shoot. Why not? It's our first time. We're gonna get a feel out for a lot of these things. We got a 3/4 Flying Angel, Swirling Torrent. I had that, I believe, in my pool yesterday, and that was kind of neat. I don't know. We're gonna go the mill route. Sphinx is inside if we play a lot of colors, which Growth Chamber just so many I can play. I don't really look at this and see anything I really, really like. But again, this is early in the set, so it's kind of hard to tell everything. We got a 3/1 lifelinker down here, which isn't bad. If we end up going gate control, that kind of fits into it. All right, we're back into some of the cards we've already seen. Final payment. Pay 5 or sacrifice a creature enchantment, destroy target creature. It's definitely a heavy price. Consign to the pits. Yeah, I think I'm going to take consign to the pit here. We're going to take... this is a neat card. Doesn't fit with anything we're doing yet, but we're going to take Gyre Engineer. We're playing like a big mana cost deck. This may be where we want to be. Green blue, kind of our base, and splash a little craziness from there. Rhythm of the Wild. That seems really good. Non-token creatures you control have rights, so they enter the battlefield. I think we're gonna take. This is where we could just go crazy with this. This draft is going to just be a lot of learn. Hopefully we can play, at least 4 games. That would put us at 2-2. And we'd be able to see, 4 different decks, kind of get a feel for the format maybe quickly. I actually think I'm going to take this Rhythm of the Wild here. Just take a Guild Gate, I guess. Another Guild Gate. So we got Night of Last Breath or Guild Gates for our craziness we may be attempting. Let's go all crazy as we can. Could take and open the gates, which does a couple different things. Allows us to do something on turn 1. Thins finds what we're looking for, but then we're base green for sure. I'm just gonna take a Gruul Guildgate here. Thinking Junk Troller. Just, 6 toughness seems really good, and we're playing so many different colors right now. We got the Growth Spiral. All right. Sweetness. Okay. Doesn't really fit in. Well, if we're playing, we could play a whole bunch of different creatures. So Prime Speaker, sacrifice another creature. So it's a pod body. So you sacrifice creature, search your library for a creature with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus that. So if you sacrifice a 3 converted mana cost, you go find a 4. So yeah, we're definitely taking that. Look at the other cards. We got a Watchdog. Target creature gains indestructible. Skatewing Spy. I like this card very much in the adapt. Got another Mystic Snake. Down we see. I mean, this isn't something we're going to play, but Savage Smash is pretty good. I do believe that Volley, especially in a best of one, is a main deckable card. A lot of flyers that can really hurt you quick. So we're going to take the Prime Speaker here. We have a Death Touch Afterlife. I like that a lot, especially, you know, a 2-drop potentially, depending on where we're at in our colors. And then it leaves a body behind. Very nice. Sphinx of the Guild Pack, 5/5 flyer for 7, which is great, but pseudo hex proof. Yeah, let's just take the Enforcer on this one. Ram is going to be great if we are playing 4 to 5 colors with our guild gates. Sentinel's Mark, I haven't seen this. It's Flash Enchantment, +1/+2 with Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it during your main phase, that creature gains lifelink until end turn. That's kind of neat. Again, don't really see any removal. We do have a Flash Pacifism, which is nice. That might be something we'll play if it comes back around, but we're going to take the Ram here. Mockery. Put our creature from the opponent's graveyard on the battlefield. Oh, that's neat. Yeah. Threaten effect from the graveyard. That seems good if you get some more adapt going. Kind of like this, you know, just a 2/3 with reach, red or green. I don't know if we want to get into lockets. Kind of want to be able to play some things. What other? We don't really have any other adapts right now. Though with rhythm, sure. Why not? Let's see where that goes. Think. One thing I wish they'd add right here maybe is like when you get to the deck buildings, it gives you your graph of where you're at. I'd like to see where my creature count is. Here we can kind of see where we're at on our curve at least. And that's another thing I'll be playing with. I don't know which. I think maybe I like this one versus this one. I like that the cards are bigger here for the viewers, but I like this. You can actually see the layout better without my head being in the way. So yeah, maybe in the comments leave whether you like my mug here or you like my mug there. Yeah, I'm going to go back to this screen just so you guys can see the cards a little better, especially for this first draft. So we could go... good Sphinx's Insight. We could pick up a Simic Guildgate. I think it'd be interesting to see, you know, well... I don't know. Be interesting to see. I think Guildgates coming around this time are probably definitely higher picks than they were in the previous draft. That said, white were maybe splashing one at most, and that might be a sack effect. So I'm thinking, sad as it is, I'm going to take a Simic Guildgate here. Oh, Wayfinder's a 2-drop. I like that. Just really wish you just put it in your hand. I mean, it's not that much more power level. I mean, fine, make it 3 costs, and I guess I don't know. Smelt Ward, Ignis, sacrifice, gain control target creature, power 3 or less. Okay. Cavalcade of Calamity. Whenever a creature you control, power 1 or less. We're gonna go with the Solana Wayfinder. So we could go with the Big Butt Wall. Doesn't seem like the worst idea. I do like the Savant. 2-drop as well. Allows us to scry. We've already got 2 guild gates, the Simic kind, so let's go and take this Savant. Nothing fancy here. I don't know if we're Quelch. I don't know if we're going to be leaving mana up, per se, to not do anything at this time. I really want to feel like I take a Rakdos. Lock it right here. I don't know. We want a 4th Gruul Guildgate. Take it. We'll see. I doubt it. Here, I guess we're going to take the Simic Guildgate. That's a 3/4 body. Reasonable. I think we'll take the Orzhov gate here. We'll take the Orzhov Guild Gate, which allows us now to take that out. 3/2 or 3/1. More likely to play blue or black-white. Probably the. But that could just help us out, so we're gonna take this. You never know. We're gonna take the uncommon here just for potential down the road vault, and we end up getting the wall back. All right, so could take the Hollowed Fountain, blue and white. Kind of maybe rather take the Gyre Engineer here if we're ramping. There's nothing. I mean, nothing else. I wouldn't mind that Law Mage's Binding. We'll rare draft here. We'll need it for our decks. Dovin's Acuity. Gain 2 life, draw a card. Whenever you cast an instant spell during your main phase, you return it. Okay. We're not really in the Combine Guild Mage. Maybe the Caretaker. 0/3 body ramp. Pay 3, gain 2, draw a card. Again, I don't think that's really where we want to be. So we're going to take the care. We've had this effect before. It hasn't been a great card. Starting to really run it. We don't really have any game changers, game breakers. We have some good cards, but nothing great in our direction. Our flyers is limited to 1 flyer, and our Archway Angel. Really wish that Law Mage enchantment was in this pack, because that would be exactly what we're looking for. Let's do Chillbringer. See, this is nice to an extent. Wait. Here we go. So gate clauses cost 1 less for each gate you control. Cannot be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. And whenever a gate enters the battlefield, if this is in your graveyard, you can put it on top of your library. Yes, that's right into kind of where we're playing right now. All right. So we got a sky tether. Okay, that's cool. That's a little pseudo removal. I'm sorry. Reconnecting. Apologize for that. Eyes everywhere. Nope. Could go into here, but no. Well, I want the sky tether. Give this a try. It seems really good. Probably gonna take another archway angel. Seems good for what we're doing with all of our gates. Oh, nice. Whenever gate enters, yeah. Collision. That seems pretty good too, but that seems. I want to give that a try. When we're the gate deck that we are. Yeah. Sure. I wish we'd have had more of those, maybe. We're gonna have one of those. We're not really doing. Probably not gonna play that. Let's go big or go home. We've already got 2 Gyre Engineer. No, we've only got 1 Gyre Engineer. So this is toss up right here. Also the Shimmer. We got 1 Orzhov Guild Gate. Let's go with the Gyre for now. Well, not for now, because this is the only chance we got. Death Touch possibility. 1 drop. Yeah, sure. We've already got plenty of those. Take a Shimmer here. So Spectacle. If an opponent lost life is how you cast that. Exile top 2 cards you may play those cards. I'm gonna. Did we grab a Shimmer yet? I'm gonna grab this. We're not gonna play it. We may play Shimmer. I'm not entirely sure. It is in the 2-drop spot, but I am actually going to take this because I want to maybe play that down the road in Constructed. We'll take a Xorius Guildgate, Simic Guildgate, all the guild gates in the world. 2/2 or 3/2. Sure for that. Another Panther. Alright, let's switch this bad boy around. So we have all our guild gates there. Okay, let's start with the things we're not going to play. Well, see, we are at 47 cards. So we got to cut 7 or possibly 6. Go with our special. I think we're going to take out that. That is an easy 3 there. Think. Take out Wall of. Man. We really kind of need some defense. Take out Vampire. And then we need 2 more cuts. Kind of looking at this Junk Troller. Or Axebane. The Crusher. So it's a 4/4 for 5 essentially in this deck. We don't have. The only repeatable counters we have 1 Adapt. That 1 Adapt creature. Oh no. Sorry. We're also going to be moving some items around here. Actually, I don't know if we're going to be moving that there. I might have to move it back because it was in a pretty good place, I think, for a lot of it. Yeah, we'll try it. Well, this is just fine-tuning this. This is our first go on the new computer, so we went from just regular OBS to Streamlabs OBS, so I didn't have anything to port directly over from the OBS on my other computer, so we're rebuilding it as we speak, so sorry about that. Whoops. Two more cuts. Kind of need all this. Need that. 4, 4 for 5. I think we're going to cut that. Leaves us one more that we need to cut. We could cut another Panther. It's pseudo removal. It slows things down. I kind of like it. So we're actually going to take out this for now. So 19 creatures, 5 non, 17 land. Curve looks reasonable. All in all, not bad. The one thing I'll say, we don't have any bonkers, but we haven't played with adaptive audience yet necessarily. I mean, that's kind of, that just might be really our big win condition. You know, we slow things down, maybe wipe the board. Archangel, so we got 1, 2, 3. I think we're gonna take out a guild gate there. Do we need to take out another guild gate here? Yeah, I think we're fine there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10 guild gates. Let's say we have 3 out. So we gain 6 life. Pretty decent. I don't know. Or should we just go ahead and play this other guild gate? You know, red, green. I mean, we got a lot of green. A fair amount of green. This card I'm excited for. Unfortunately, not for this deck. But still, being able to sacrifice, you know, the Sage's Row turn into a Gateway or a Ram, or sacrifice the Gyre Engineer and get a Frilled Mystic, you know, in response to something seems decent, and you know, sacrifice Bane into a Chillbringer into a Angel. At least we have a little bit of a ladder there. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna run with. That's how we're gonna roll. At least for match number 1. Some things could change after match number 1, but for now, this is where we're at. So stay tuned. Round number 1, and welcome back. So real quickly, while I had a brief break between draft and now round 1, I was thinking about it, and I really want to try out the Rhythm of the Wild. With as low impact as some of our creatures are, just being able to maybe put a +1 counter on it could really make the difference. Also, giving it the ability to put a +1 counter, I thought, well, that allows us maybe to use Bolrac Clan Crusher at the same time. So we took out a Gyre Engineer and we took out 1 Twilight Panther. So we're gonna try that. allows us to cut the one planes that we had and add another guild gate, which the guild gate increases our gate Colossus, our Archway Angels, and our hopefully our answer to everything and gate ablaze. So anyways, that's where we're gonna start, and yeah, we're gonna give the gates deck a try. I don't really know how many more gates matters cards there are. I think we've got the 5 best represented in the Angel, Ablaze, the Ram, Colossus, and can't remember what the blue guy is yet, but we'll figure him out in a minute. Let's see. All right, we got, so we can play our Enforcer on 2 if needed. So that's certainly something. We got ability to play that at some point, and if we need to just stick out a big butt on 4, we might be able to just do that. So we're going to start with that. Should be fine. And if we have, you know, we draw either one of our early Gate Matters cards, we got both their colors represented. Speak of the devil. We'll see if he plays anything on turn 2. We may have to play the Enforcer. Power 4 greater is battlefield under your control. So this is going to be Gross Spiral. No, we can't. Dang it. I think we're just going to play this out. Look to play. Ooh. So yeah, we'll definitely be playing our Orzhov Enforcer this turn. Be nice if there's a way to Gross Spiral, but I think we need to. Dang it! I goofed up there big time. Whoops, my bad. 1, I wanted to save that for the sneak, and 2, we really wanted to play that Enforcer. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not going to be able to play the Archway Angel next turn, but the following turn we'll be able to play it and gain 8. We can at least play the Junk Troller. Well, it should get interesting here in the next couple turns if we can get to there. Which we won't get to there now. Yeah, this was definitely, you know, the Gruul matchup was definitely my worry. Possibly the Rakdos matchup. Wall of Lost Thoughts, I'm thinking might go in for the Savant here. As much as I want the Scry ability. Well, our misplay probably wouldn't have mattered. He would have still been able to, you know, first strike it at some point. Yeah, sure. His deck's just probably going to be slow. But, you know, it's things like this if we can get to late game. So I think we just want the forest because we got 2 blue. We'll have 2 green. But I also need the white for the Archway Angel. Yeah, because this will allow us for blue as well. So I think we play the Gruul Guildgate and then possibly play the Hallowed Fountain untapped following turn. I think we'll get into here, even though we may have a Rider coming down this next turn. That was, I believe that was Spellbreaker, was his 4-drop. So we're just gonna no, I can't even. I don't even have this second green too because of the mountain. Ah, that was bad. Not a misplay. That's for you, Tom. Well, good news is we'll be able to go Archangel, Archangel. Which will be a huge swing in our favor. Yeah, that was pretty brutal, right there. Gain 12, or gain 10, excuse me. Keep looking at Fountain, thinking it's a gate. So we're gonna gain 10 again next turn. Depending upon, we may actually throw down. If he doesn't, depending on what he plays, we may actually lead with Captive Audience here. Puts him on a 2-turn clock. So the other one was +1, +0 in first strike. I think. I don't know if there's something else out there besides that. Oh, it's a fight. Sure. So we probably had both of them, depending upon which one I did. So we can take 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we can play this first. So I'll probably go to 4, I would assume here. So this has trample. He can. He has a land. He can make it 7. It's still 8/9. He's got the pump fight 6, 9, 10, 11, and we still could be dead here. Yeah. No, that's the right answer. He's got a riot creature. We're probably dead. Yep. So that's game. Dang it. Yeah. It was kind of risky playing it. Archangel definitely would have kept us alive. Probably was the right play, but oh well. Well. So yeah, well, I hope we get to see. Like I said, I was hoping we could see 4 matchups, you know, and that gives us an idea, a little bit about the gate deck, a little bit about what the format itself looks like. Granted, it's only early and still parsing through all the cards, but so far I like it's fun. I love playing 5 colors. So, anyways, stay tuned. So we have round number 2 coming, and welcome back to our first traditional draft of Ravnica Allegiance. We are sitting at 0-1, jumping into round number 2. Faced our Gruul deck. That kind of went as I anticipated, per se. We really needed a blaze. We had the Angels, you know. Again, should have played the Angel. That went back to back on it, but we're fine. So we got both our Angels. We got Sneak. So we've got to remember here, we want to go Guildgate, Mountain, Swamp, then Guildgate to get in. Currently. It may change depending upon what our opponent does. So, maybe yours off, maybe 5 colors, maybe a splash. So maybe an Esper deck currently. Oh, we're gonna get quelched. Ah, dang it, didn't even think about that. See? Yeah, just not quite there yet. We really need to pick up a white source here sooner than later. Why does this game be a run over here? Ah, that's kind of cool. I can't play Shieldbringer yet. That's fine. Assuming the 5-cost flyer here. Well, playing against counter spells and removal right now, so you know what? That's my bad. I'm all right with the Chillbringer getting countered. Well, not all right. I'd much rather have Chillbringer countered than the Archway Angels. So. I think we're just gonna play our 6/6 over our. Well, if he's got removal, Actually, because we can play through Quelch. Granted, this is gonna die, but sack dead, sack dead. Yep. Or not sack, I guess it's pay 5. But yeah, I figured that was happening regardless there. A blaze. It's kind of what we're, well, let's just die to his ill-gotten. Yeah. Always tap. I wonder, is wilderness reclamation, but we don't have anything really to do instantly. I don't think the wilderness is probably worth it. We could go another panther. Then we're gonna have to increase our white and black potentially. We could maybe. Let's just roll with it. We drafted this to see it out. Let's see it out. Yeah. Green, I wish we had another blue source, but we're going to play that on turn 2. Play that, most likely. I think we'll bump them. Hopefully draw an untapped land. An island would be beautiful. Let's say I'm all right with that getting quelched, but I just knew it was going to get quelched and it didn't. So we'll see. You could have passed turn. May not have quelch. It does. We were just talking about that, me and a friend Michael, about full control when you hit control, just it losing it. So you have hold full control, shift control. Okay. When we plays, we'll look to follow it up with a Chillbringer here. He taps his blue source. Even if he doesn't, probably still look to follow it up. Kind of telling me he doesn't have much. Hopefully this can, yeah. Oh. We draw land, we may look to run the angel out. Okay, angel's coming. Granted, it's smaller than his Skyguard. Ooh, does that help us at all? I don't believe so. We could sack the Guardian Chamber. Yeah, we could sack the Guardian Chamber and go get the Ram. That would be nice. If it survives. Big if. Blade. Oh, yeah, I guess you can't choose. Do another flyer here. So the question is, I gotta try for the Mystic right here. No, we didn't have to try for it. Probably was low impact enough it would have just killed the Chillbringer. Might have pulled that trigger a little quicker than I needed to. Alright, there's our Ram. Okay. So I want the Ram more than I want the Prime Speaker. So we're going to go blue, green, green, green. I think I'm actually gonna, I don't really know, to tell you the truth. I know he doesn't have a counter spell. Well, actually, Quelch. He could have Quelch. I think we want that only because we want to get our. Oh, but she doesn't. She won't deal any combat damage. Little sneak. So what else do we have in the 3 range that's worth anything? So we got this guy taps, deals 2. We can sack the Chillbringer to another Archangel though. That allows us to at least get in for 2 every turn. Currently. Okay. Or not. Get him to 2. Exiles the Ram probably. Psych! Well, I don't... We're looking for our Sky Tether. Even then, all it does is put it into the tap mode. Another Archangel. Probably gonna put Chillbringer on the bottom. Do we have the double Quelch, or do we have a different counter spell? Or no counter spell at all? He's in the 10 card, so he doesn't have a counter spell. We gotta think about a way, if there's a way he can protect it, or... Okay, we don't... I wish we had the... Destroy target creature flying. Wonder if light ups, I mean, even late game, that I just don't know what we take out for it. Really don't know what we would take out for live stage. We've only, I mean, we got a lot of actual red. The problem is you could exile those and not get to play them again. And we got so much high costed stuff. Especially if we just took out two of the things we really need. That would really, that'd really be unfortunate. All right, tap, 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 tap. Blue, blue, green. We're gonna, I mean, this is slower than molasses, but he is mulligan, so maybe he keeps a bad hand. Maybe we can draw into a forest or a island next couple turns. So I'm guessing he just drew the island, possibly. So we just lost the Colossus, that was in here? So we lost two of our biggies. But thankfully, we get to do cool things. So he's keeping up his options. We'll let him keep his options open. Just so we can get this down and then go into prime speaker. He is a little constraint on mana currently. Yeah. Or, yeah. I think we go Colossus. Because we could maybe chew through his removal. There goes two more guild gates. We're gonna play this out. It's a 4/4. Nothing to scoff at. So he gets rid of the Colossus. Draw an untapped. Actually, gain life and fly. And possibly, I mean, we have consign, we have captive audience. So that's Quelch mana right there. You can double block. Yeah, that's fine. got his removal. So is a mill deck, or he just morphed into a mill deck? Well, I mean, we had a lot of good things go for our way in our draws. We also had a lot of good things go our way in their draws. So, hey, that's nice. We're tracking closer to those 4 games I'd like to play. We got to 1-1. So, stay tuned. We have rounds number 3 coming up next. And welcome back to our Ravnica Allegiance draft. Got ourselves to 1-1. Jumping into round number 3. So far, we have played 2 different matchups. We've played a Gruul matchup and we played an Esper. So, which again, it could very well be a deck in this format. It just wasn't Orzhov. Okay. It's the first time we've seen Gates Ablaze yet. That's the only reason why I'm going to keep this hand. I'd maybe mulligan it to get to a 3rd land just as slow as we are. We kind of want to have 3, I think, in our opening hand, but running 17 land, I think we're fine. Gates Ablaze, depending upon what our matchup is. Interesting. Didn't even see this card. 1 damage to each player. Well, depending upon what he has and what he has going for him, our Archway Angel may break this game later. Need an untapped land here. He may also just go for burning it down right now. Yeah. That's why he's got the chance. And that's what I was worried about with keeping the hand. At this point, we want to just hit a couple gates. Yep. So at least it hits for 3 right now, which is pretty good. Yeah, ideally, we just want to hit, you know, Azorius Guildgate at some point in the next couple draws and just keep hitting Guildgates. To any dust creature. Oof. Well, we've got no way. We just got rid of it. We are 3 turns away from that. Probably dead. Well, this is definitely as slow as we wanted to see it, but we just were slower than we wanted to see ourselves. That's kind of cool. I mean, $6-5 for 5. Only downside is you have to attack every turn, which, I mean, if you got a 6/5, you probably want to attack every turn. See, the only thing I'd be thinking of would be if this is an aggro, we'd pop for those two. But now, we're just gonna roll. Just gonna roll with our deck. At least our opponent has no idea what the sideboard, because he didn't see but 2 cards from our deck, and those ended up being in the graveyard. So, I guess that's positive. We're positive that is. Blue-green, Growth Spiral, I like it. Get a Colossus out early. That's nice to see as well. Get a Blaze with the Colossus and a Ram out. That'd be a little dirty. So we're going to Growth Spiral, see if we hit 2 Guild Gates. If not, we'll have a Mountain and a Gruul Guild Gate. So that will allow us to worst play the Colossus next turn. And then, depending upon what he plays, maybe Blaze and go crazy. So, hopefully plays a 4/4 here. A couple 2/2s, a couple 3/3s. Doesn't play anything. We'll just we're just going to try to walk him into 2-turn clock, essentially. What he plays is, well, his big 6/5. And discard that and that. And then we're going to hit him really hard for 2 turns. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's exactly how we drew that up. Play this, this, this. Play this. Opponent concedes. I mean, the Gate Matters cards are super powerful. Um, we will, excuse me, got a little bit of my beard in my face. I think if we, which we will, we'll draft this deck again in future drafts. But the 1 mana green, search for a basic land or gate. I think you want a couple of those just early plays. Thin your deck to get to your big stuff. Hit the gates you need or want to hit. Avoid as much double costed cards as you can. Growth Spiral. I love Growth Spiral. Okay, we got that. Mulliganed, we're loving where we're at with this one. I think what we do is, oh, he's down to 5. Sheep. We lead with this guild gate. No, actually, we're gonna lead with this guild gate. Because depending upon what his hand is, yeah. We'll lead with that next. Do that. May shoot it, which is fine, I guess. We're just going to end up playing a much slower game, possibly. Which doesn't hurt our deck by any means. Slower the better. We can get to turn 7. So depending on what he does, we may look to pump the chamber here and tap Fountain. But not going to be the case with our guy not. So we're just going to play the Ram here. We're not going to set ourselves back. Chance of 2 extra damage to take a turn off. Our opponent land hosed and sitting on a bunch of heavy costed cards. Well, I'll take it. Get ourselves up to 2 victories. If you're new to the traditional draft, your minimum goal, your minimum hope is to go 2-2, because that puts you at half your gems back, a little bit more than half your gems back, plus 3 packs. So it's not bad payout for, you essentially get 6 packs for 700 gems, which I can't remember what it is store-wise, packs. So 3 packs is 600 gems. So here's 6 packs for 1,200. So you'd be getting 6 packs for 700. So you're saving 500 gems, and you're getting to play Magic. So, but again, theoretically, games are harder. Maybe your opponent should be a little bit more versed in Magic, a little bit more war weathered. Any other analogy you want to throw out there? But anyways, So I prefer traditional draft myself, but I know for a lot of players out there, you're looking at just doing these ranked drafts down here because that's when you get to use your gold and not your gems. Still, I'm going to do those, a couple times a week as well. Just as you earn your gold through your daily challenges and your daily victories. Either way to go. But just when you get to traditional draft again, your goal, your minimum goal should be to get to here. Because 2-2, 50% win rate's great too. And then anything from there is just great. 3 wins gets you 7 packs for free, so on and so forth. So hey, do your best to grind out your drafts, play your games out hard, and try to grind that wind out. So anyways, we've got round number 4, right? We're 2-1, 2-1. Yeah, round number 4 coming up next. Stay tuned. And welcome back to our draft of Ravnica Allegiance. We are currently sitting at 2-1, round number 4. This is the hill that we are wanting to get over. This is when you get to this hill. This is, if you can just get over this hill, and whatever else happens. But this is the hill you want to climb. We're gonna do our best to climb it, and that's not gonna help. It's not great, but something we haven't been able to play yet, haven't seen even. If we can do this, this could be good. So our opponent mulliganed as well. We're looking for a land. Yeah, that works. Hopefully our opponent's slow. We're going to be slow for sure. Possibly not playing anything before turn 4. That's a good grab. Very good grab. Okay, that's fine. So we are going to give this haste. We're going to give this haste. We draw an untapped land. We can play Wrecking Beast next turn. That'd be kind of bonkers. Discards 2 cards. Is he just a control deck? Oh, that would have been awesome. Missing our black man, so if we can just get a swamp here. We're gonna get messenger, huh? Syndicate messenger. Alright, well, we got Wrecking Beast next turn. Do we want a Wrecking Beast this turn, or we just want to put an Axebane Beast? I mean, knowing that he may have removal. We're just going to go with the Axebane Beast. Death touch. No, maybe. Is he gonna sacrifice it and kill the growth chamber guardian? Yep. Okay, so we got the removal card out of his hand. He could have another one. And if he does, attacks do can't be blocked. So we're at 8. If he can pump, we're dead. Oh, he can sacrifice this. Ah, yeah, we're dead. Nothing we could really do differently in that game. I don't know. We had a really good draw, like what we wanted to see, but we just couldn't get anything out earlier. We left a whole lot of mana untapped almost every turn, which kind of stunk. Kind of stunk. Kind of stunk. Alright, let's see what we can do with this one. Decent. We get a keep. Pardon me as I tell my kids to zip it. Quiet. So the only thing I haven't figured out is how to soundproof this room. So we're looking probably for say just land probably. Good trade-off for us. Get a 3/1 unblockable. We scried 2. That's what we're looking for. We just need to again hit our land drops. There'll be no attacking. There may also be no blocking, depending upon what our opponent plays here. That was a good draw, other than we need to see a couple more gates. We see a destroy right now. Pay 5, destroy. That's fine. We just need to draw a gate next turn. Because that's the exact exchange that we're hoping for. If we can just draw a gate, then we just, you know, play the gate, pop it back on top. Well, that's kind of nice. Play juggler. Okay, we need to hit like a couple gates in a row here. So we'll gain 8 with our angel, which then blocks the carrying imp just fine and dandy. Then it'll give us another draw to possibly get the captive audience from there. Perfect. And if he kills it right now, he's going to gain 3 life. This becomes a 7 points swing there. So we're looking to draw another gate here, or an untapped land, possibly. See what the attacks, if there are any attacks. There's no attacks, he doesn't have any combat tricks. If there are attacks. Okay. So it only ends up costing him 2 life essentially. But it's another removal spell. It's great. We are gonna... We're going to play it because it gets us to our captive audience next turn. So 18 life gained right there in 2 turns. Very nice. We're not going to block that just in case he can give a death touch. Oh. Oh well. So our blocks are going to be either the vampire or the carrion imp. No. Depending on what his attacks are, we could actually possibly win it with Wrecking Beast. I don't know. We'll see. You got two. Oh, you got. Goes to 7. See what he has. Does that take all my land? I think we're gonna play this safe. Then. He's gonna choose discard his hand. Yep. What is that? Wow. Or an enchantment? Yeesh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. I should have. No, we're dead. Dang it. Nice play. So you had 3 final payments? Dang. That's brutal. Not, I mean, yeah. Oh. Oh, good on you, opponent. Well, we at least got to our minimum wants. You know, we got to 2 and 2, claim our prize. We get our 800 gems or 3 packs. So all in all, not bad. We learned a little bit, that's for sure. Super excited for our next draft, which should be coming up around. Hopefully the next couple days we'll be able to drop that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Next, we'll probably do a little spiel before our next draft, kind of what we learned, what we're expecting. With I'm just going to leave you guys with that. So thanks for tuning in. Continue to check out all of our content that we throw up on our YouTube channel, Alpha Strike Live. Check out any other the JTT comment or content. We'll be linking to some of those videos if you're wanting to see some more drafts potentially from some other fun guys. Overall, hopefully you guys get some time to jump into Arena. Play around with the standard format, our draft format here, all the other fun things that Arena is really bringing to the Magic community. So anyways, with that, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Take care. Alpha out.